Hi, Mr. Ali, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
How are you, my dear?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
So I want my money right now.
You will never see it in your entire life again?
How the fuck am I?
And just the money.
Kill
That will...
myself right now.
Oh, just go
you're
ahead
okay.
and kill you.
You're a liar.
Hope on them, that's all them great with. Father time still undefeated. Wrong.
We have a two-part. Welcome back to the Dirty Police channel. Today we have a very interesting story for you guys. But when I was 11 years old or younger, I got scammed. And again, when I became an adult. This time though, it was through a friend who was my co-worker who was complicit with the scammer. We both were cops at the time. We joined the police force together and graduated 8 months after. This story will demonstrate how these scammers were caught via their social media app. Also, the sophistication of their operation, which involved hiring people through call centers to try and scam unsuspecting people who were just trying to carve out a living for themselves and their families. But instead of the lucrative rewards, payout and bonuses they were promised, they received hell on earth. And to top it off was the audacity of one female scammer who worked at the call center. How she was disrespectful and dogged the victim like nobody's business, as if the money he was losing was hers, or in her case, theirs, because she had a boss. So guys, please listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please share this video, because you never know, you might just be saving someone's life and livelihood by doing so. So shout out to the organized crime for their tireless work, man, and do give them a like and subscribe on their YouTube channel, because we doing what we do on this side while they do what they do on their side, you know, to help and get the message out, man, because these scammers are so sophisticated. Hey, they're one step ahead of law enforcement at all times and unsuspecting Vicks. So let's jump right into it.
Hi, Mr. Ali, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes, hello.
How are you, my dear?
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
So I want my money right now.
You will never see it in your entire life again?
How the fuck am I supposed to live?
And just the money.
Kill
That will...
myself right now.
Oh, just go
you're
ahead
okay.
and kill yourself.
You're a liar.
But I'm really good at it. I'm really good at it, right?
So, tell you what, I'll give it to the cops.
You're so stupid. Even if you're gonna call the police of the entire world, you will never find my real passport. You fucking dumb.
This is a recording from just one phone call from the largest data leak of scam call centers ever. An anonymous source leaked 1.9 terabytes of data from several scam call centers. Over 1 million files containing phone call recordings, tens of thousands of screen recordings of the scammers' desktops, internal chats, payrolls, banking secrets. The leak was given to Swedish journalists at SVT and shared with us here at the Organized Crime and Corruption Reporting Project. They scammed tens of thousands of victims globally and made at least $275 million. But they never imagined the inner workings of their scam empire would fall into the hands of journalists, or that journalists would be able to unmask some of the bosses behind the operation. These scams begin in the separate but related industry of affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing usually caters to legitimate businesses, making real ads for commissions. But in the scam industry, they promote fake ads, like this deepfake with Elon Musk.
This software trades stocks and does it so well that it wins trades with a 97% success rate.
In this leak, one of the most popular scams was for a fake investment scheme called Quantum AI.
Just fill out the form. After that, your personal manager will contact you.
The ad takes you to a page like this, where you enter your contact information. The affiliate marketer receives it and sends it to the scam center. And then the scammer calls you.
I'm giving you this call regarding your registration, Quantum, the automated trading system you sign up for.
This is Veronica Novak from Quantum AI.
In the leak, we see the details of thousands of victims who provided contact info to the affiliate marketers. We followed up on the fate of this victim, an architect from Spain. An affiliate marketing company called Zeus Media sucked her in. The scammers paid Zeus Media a $1,100 commission for her contact details. When we reached out to the victim to confirm the data, she told us that after all was said and done, she paid 400,000 euros to the scammers. One place the affiliate marketers sent victims' contact information is this office in Tbilisi, Georgia. The leak shows that it employed at least 85 scammers and support staff. The scammers are meticulously trained to emotionally manipulate and scam their victims.
Fix the show now.
But you sound much younger.
Typically, they start by suggesting a modest investment, like $250 US.
So the minimum is $250, my dear?
Then, under the pretext of helping the victim, the scammers ask them to install a program like AnyDesk.
So let me ask you the address of your AnyDesk, please.
This lets them control their computer. Then comes a clever trick. They might bring them to a site with a name like Golden Currencies. The snag is, information shown on that page is fake. It was created by the scammers to show fake profits on the victim's computer screens.
So first of all, the main idea is just to log into the platform, and you see the trading accounts, your account number, your name and last name, and the balance.
Now the victim thinks they're making money, and the scammers convince them to invest more.
I am seriously thinking maybe putting 50 grand, like I can start with 10 grand right away.
Eventually, the victims realize it's a scam, but now an employee of the same center will call them posing as an investigator trying to get their money back.
My name is Anthony Adams and I'm representative of FCAC, Financial Consumer Agency of Canada. All right.
But of course, in order to get their money back, they have to pay even more. Now, how do the scammers actually get the money from the victims into their bank accounts or their boss's bank accounts? So this scammer sucks in a victim we'll call Mark.
Congratulations. Welcome to the company. Welcome aboard. I wish you very successful trading sessions with us.
Yeah, lovely. Sounds good to me.
Mark is ready to send 7,000 British pounds. The scammer recommends Chase Bank. If Chase challenges the transfer, the scammer coaches him in what to tell the bank, that he is just buying theater tickets. But the scammer needs Mark to send the money somewhere that is untraceable to law enforcement. So the scammer works with a teammate from another department. She writes, "I need UK details for 7K, please. Doing it from Chase, and he doesn't have a card yet." Okay, wait. Now that teammate chats with a representative from a financial service provider that works with scam call centers. Good day. Need UK details for 7,000 pounds. This representative and company is part of the scam ecosystem and directs Mark's payment to a bank account it controls. The rep writes back, "Hello. Of course, we need these clients' details to prepare the invoice." The scam center sends the details. The rep says, "Right on it," and then, in just a few minutes, presents an invoice from a company in Bulgaria with a Revolut account. Mark makes the transaction, and the money is gone. Now, to make clear, this transaction from Chase to Revolut is just one means of moving the money. If a payment gets blocked, and it does often, the scammers can route it through a myriad of other financial institutions. It's sophisticated, like the cartels, because the money is massive. Back in the Georgian call center, when they successfully scam a person, they celebrate. They congratulate each other on each sale. They have a leaderboard. Top performers can earn more than $20,000 a month, and they party. And it was this New Year's party with gifts posted online that proved very valuable to our team. Now, this is where it gets interesting. I visited with my colleague, Lawrence Marzouk, who helped coordinate this investigation. He worked closely with our lead Georgian team of journalists who, for security reasons, cannot appear on camera. They sought to unmask the scammers behind this empire.
So we were having to trawl through that material to look for the odd crack in their security so that we can actually peek in to see who are the real guys behind it. We had access to hundreds of hours of recordings of them chatting on their computers. I think everyone who worked on the project was totally committed to finding out who Mary Roberts was, based on the fact that she was so remorseless in taunting Marcel, this guy who'd lost everything.
You fucking dumb.
And the first clue that we found regarding Mary Roberts was on a Telegram chat that her boss was on, and she was searching for somebody or something in there starting with CH, and a name popped up which was Mary Chachian, which appeared to be a real name. This person has a Facebook account, and so reporters started looking through and quite quickly stumbled upon a photo of a family and one of the people they recognized. So in order to understand this, we need to take a step back. We stumbled across some photos that were taken of their Christmas, New Year's party. It was like an office party. We immediately spotted that there was somebody from the party, and that was Mary Chachian's sister, Veriko. So at this point, we knew that somebody with that name worked at the center, because we'd found conversations on various Telegram chats where someone admitted to being called Chachian as their surname. They were someone that went by the name of Veronica Novak. We were pretty confident that Veriko Chachian was Veronica Novak, but we still wanted to find out who Mariam Chachian was. One of the major clues was Veronica Novak dropped her guard and referred to Mary Roberts as Marianne, which is her sister's real name. Another key bit of evidence was when the two were chatting about how they were going to take a bunch of flowers back to their shared house. And when we looked into it, we found out that Veriko and her sister lived at the same address. So we were able to confirm that there were two scammers working at the call center in Georgia, sisters, and Mary Roberts' real identity was Mariam Chachian.
But these sisters and all the other scammers our reporters were able to unmask were not the people running the scam center. We wanted to find the boss.
There was somebody who was important to the whole setup, who people referred to as the boss, and they referred to that person as Kaki. In Georgian, Kaki is short for Akaki. So we started to look through the social media profiles of people we'd identified working at the call center, and we came across someone called Akaki Kevkishvili, and he had exactly the same avatar as the Kaki who worked in the call center. That was the lion with the crown on the top. And when we started digging through his pictures a little more, we also found one post where he shared a photo of the AK Group logo. His pictures matched with the guy who also appeared at the Christmas party, so we were certain it was the same guy.
We wanted to hear what Akaki had to say about our findings. We found him in his parking garage, but were blocked by his private security detail. He didn't want to talk. And finally, remember Marcel, the victim who was disparaged and scammed by Mary Roberts and her colleagues? She taunted him that he would never find her passport.
You're so stupid. Even if you're gonna call the police of the entire world.
Well, our colleagues at CBC in Canada found Marcel. They gave him Mariam Chachian's, aka Mary Roberts' real phone number.
Yes.
Hello, Mariam.
Hello.
It's Marcel. You don't remember me? You told me I could never find you. Are you Mariam Chachian? Or are you Mary Roberts?
Call ended.
Hey, that was my favorite part of the whole content. Yep, she was shocked as I get out. Because guess what? She was all the way in Georgia, Albania, wherever she was, and she didn't think that she could get caught or anybody could find her. These are modern times. And just like how you scammers, you take the time out to scam and dig into people's wallets and all the way across the globe, way in some other country, there are technologies. There are technologies that can find you.
Since publishing our findings in March 2025, the Georgian Scam Center in this video has been closed. Georgian prosecutors have launched an investigation into fraud and money laundering, and Akaki Kevkishvili and the other scammers deleted their social media accounts and haven't been seen since.
We've reached the end of the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and please do remember, share and leave a like, because you might just be saving someone, man. And we got several other videos on the channel, you could check them out. And as I said, check out Organized Scammer, man. They're doing their thing over there. But the only thing, I did not like how this video ended, you know, they didn't catch them. That's the only thing I didn't like. But guess what? They might not have caught him yet, but that don't mean they're not gonna catch him. You know, time is the master, and karma never forgets an address. Catch you on the next one.